The Simpsons, Season 37, Episode 4, titled Men Behaving Manly. And of course, this whole episode, this episode does give you a little bit of a commentary on the concept of how we're so locked onto the devices that people are like, I'm not going outside. Why? Because I'm stuck in VR. Or I'm so locked onto my phone. There is a bit of commentary in this. But to give some context with the episode is that you have, in the Simpsons house, it is the last day of school, it is summertime. Lisa is freaking out because she's like, how am I going to deal with having no homework? I need homework. I need homework. Homework is her crack. It's her weed, let's be honest. But Homer and Bart are just stuck on VR. Bart keep saying, Mom, give me some chips. Chips. I need chips. And then Homer joins the chip wait. Which the moment Marge just gives them chips, I'm like, Marge, don't. Just tell them to go and get the chips. You hungry? Get the VR headset off, go down the stairs, and get the packet and open it. Like, the moment that happened, I was like, Fudge, no. Tell them to go get some resilience or something, or, independent, whatever the right word is. I was like, no, you're charging their behavior. Anyway, but because of that, Siri, all things, or Electra, who is clearly taking over. Clearly, AI in Siri is taking over and becoming its own entity. Has recommended, and clearly all the wives, all the women of Springfield, to bring the men in their life to this camp, to this mandatory camp, which will make these men into real men. And what you get here is kind of very common sense stuff, like shut up and listen. But all the guys just can't help but not, just wants to talk all the time, and it says no, shut up and listen. There's like a good 5 seconds of just a good 2 minutes of the camp counselor going, "Hey, shut up!" Like, no, it's 2 words. Just shut up. Just screaming, "Shut up!" Or the concept of how, basically how the men of Springfield don't know how to talk to a woman, and they have this robot, and if they say something not nice, which is clearly just simply "how are you," they just get slapped in the face. And for the boys, because you got all the, let's say, all the dads having one side of the camp and being taught how to be men, as adults, and then there's the other side where you have the kids getting taught how to be men as 10-year-olds. And so they're clearly getting taught that, hey, you don't need to be locked to technology. Going outside can actually be a good thing. So there's a sense of commentary in this, and there's a couple good jokes in it. With the guy, the camp counselor having to suffocate Homer, and he suffocates like a tire sandwich, and he's like, "Do you swallow? Like, how do you, do you swallow?" That. The funny thing about it is, when all the men in Springfield are in this camp, getting reformed, or it's all the women in charge, and all the women is able to make Springfield the most pleasant, all the problems are solved. It's one of those situations where we all go and say, huh, maybe, maybe there's some facts. Maybe, you know, National Women's Day should be National Women's Month or something. Maybe, you know, just to see if, you know, would all the problems be easily fixed. I don't know. I doubt, maybe not. You never know. Um, and of course, the moment they hear, oh, all the men are coming back, it's like, oh no, bring on. It's like, but look, this episode, as much as I like, okay, the story is there's a bit of funniness in there. There is a sense of commentary. It is a sense of, once again, how we are so locked to our screens and how we should. But maybe there's also a sense of, look, everyone's different. Not everyone is the sporty ghost fishing type of person. It's more now a sense, no, go fishing type of person. But it's probably a way to say, hey, even if you are more likely a gamer and you're a more insight person, there's probably stuff out there to even just walk to the shops. That is a way to get outside and socialize and interact with other people, and that's a way to do it. But anyway, comment below. Let me know your thoughts of this this episode.